So, today was a doozy.
Also, we had a gun pointed at us.
But what a time to be alive. We made it.
To Madrid! Yay!
And we'll have great laughs and stories to tell for years to come.
Yes.
We left our Hub City hotel this morning at 6.
Maybe 5, 6.
Yeah. And I was under the impression that our flight was at 8:05. And for some reason, the boarding time being changed to 6:30 didn't ring any bells for me. That I was like, oh, an hour and a half boarding time. That's a long time. We missed the very first train of the day, which was our goal to catch. So we wait 14 minutes. And I'm just chilling at the tram station, waiting 14 minutes, not realizing that we should be walking because if we miss the first tram, we're gonna miss our flight. Foreshadowing. So we get on the next train, then I realize, oh crap, our flight's at 7:05. So the Amazing Race training continued. Thankfully we didn't get on any wrong trains, but when we got to the terminal, that was very confusing. It was very long. Do you have anything to add?
Complete opposite side. We even had it said like Terminal 3, so we're like running towards Terminal 3, but then we also know like our gate number, and somehow they weren't going hand in hand. So we were in like Lounge 1, even though it said Terminal 3, so we don't understand how their number system works over in Amsterdam, but we found it. And it wasn't, we just kind of were needing some reassurance. We're like, we're reading, we're educated, this seems right, smart, independent women we are, and we just can't read a clock.
Yeah. So we got through security, got all the way to the gate at 7 o'clock.
Rachel gets stopped by security, by the way. Her bags get searched.
Yeah. And craziness, okay? He searched 2 separate pockets. I had to get my purse searched because I forgot to empty my water bottle. They didn't, make me empty it. They just were like, okay, whatever. But, after looking through, 2 pockets on my jacket, or not my jacket, my backpack, and then, picking up my purse, he was like, I trust you. That's literally what he said. And then I realized that I hadn't taken my iPad out, I hadn't taken my liquids out, I had my water bottle was still full from the morning, and he just let me go. Anyways.
My bag, I didn't take my iPad or anything out either, and I just went through. So it must have just been one of those random checks, or
yeah, weird. I don't know.
They knew if they checked you and I got away, then
Kelly leaves me. I hustle my booty to the gate, and I get there at 7 o'clock, and we are told that the doors closed at 7, and the gate of the plane had departed, even though our departure was 7:05.
As they laughed at us.
Yeah, those people were jerks. It was really bad. They were
all they told us to do was to call a number.
Yeah, so we called this number.
Rachel, the amazing itinerary planner she is.
I give them the flight number. She doesn't know what I'm talking about. It was a very big language barrier. I kept on saying JDFDE. And she was thinking that my F was an A, and then she was thinking that it went FF instead of FDE. We finally got it through and got the right thing, and she said, "Oh yeah, your flight was at 7:05."
Well,
I was
no,
like, right, we're on the same page now. And I was like, yeah, we missed it. We need to book another flight. And she's like, oh well, you booked through another carrier. I booked it through Hopper, if you guys are familiar with that at all. And apparently since I booked through them, they couldn't see how much I paid for the ticket, and therefore they couldn't reimburse me or help me on a discount for a new one. So she was like, thank you for calling me today. And what did she say about it?
She insinuated that she was helping us when really we were like, you didn't, because you tried to ask her for a flight. There's no flights for today. But we were Googling in the background while we were on the phone with her.
And there was a flight for that day.
Yeah.
From Iberia. So it was Iberian Airlines, so don't go with them, they suck. But the flight that was available that day was Iberia Express. Apparently they're 2 different things because she was saying that the only flight she could offer me was the next day, but that was false, okay? So anyways, I find this flight, it was €215 for both of us. So not 215, but all together. We booked that flight
Thank you, Chuck and Bridget.
with her parents' credit card. Amazing. Praise Jesus.
Called them at like 1 in the morning. Well,
Yeah.
11 p.m.
Because it asked
probably.
for a security code.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was rough. We booked it, and that was till at noon. And it was like 8 o'clock that we finally finished booking this. So we had like 4 hours to kill. What did we do, Kelly?
After our lungs decided to finally come back to form after they've been collapsed probably.
From running through the airport for the second day.
We went and got coffee. We went shopping. I got
Black
my
Friday sales.
Yeah, I got my Pandora charm because we weren't able to really shop yesterday in Amsterdam because we were too busy biking all over. So it was kind of nice. It was like a win-win, like a hidden blessing, I guess you can say. And of all the days that I could have worked out, it had to be on our long day. You know, it wasn't like yesterday where we were only scheduled for so many hours. So I mean, in the big scheme of things, there's worse things. The only part that sucked is that we had to then kind of figure out everything on our own. And we were in like a foreign country, so. But the security in Amsterdam was great. They like helped us and
Oh yeah,
redirected
that was
us.
like probably the best TSA experience I've ever had in my life. TSA usually are like just a big bunch of meanies. Like they hire the biggest bullies ever. I went up to a TSA person because of the whole flight situation, and he like pulled out his phone, started Googling stuff for us, trying to like search, and he like, I was like, oh no, it's okay. And he was like, no, I'll figure it out. Wait a minute. It was top notch. Thank you, Amsterdam. Maybe it's the weed. I don't know. But you guys.
Not in the food department. The airport food there sucked.
That's true. But personality, great. Then we finally like start boarding, and our boarding, the plane didn't even show up for like, how long?
So we were supposed to leave at 12:10, and we probably started boarding at like 12 o'clock, 12:05.
I think it was later than that.
Well, let's rewind a little bit. Right before we board, there's this giant like mass alert that goes out on all of our phones of the loud like,
yeah.
"Brr, brr, brr." And it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of thought we were under like a terrorist attack, and I was gonna say, this is where I die, like, because we missed our flight. This is where we die. We're about to blow up. And then, of course, it's an alert that comes through our phone, and it's in a foreign language, and we're trying to read it, and then I get all cyber bullied scared because I'm afraid someone's gonna like hack my phone, and it's gonna be like some like, I watched too many movies where it's gonna be like the Joker's face on the screen.
Oh my
making some
gosh.
shit. So we finally get on the plane. We actually got seats.
Before that though, our boarding pass wouldn't come up.
Oh yeah.
And so we couldn't tell if we like needed to exit and go through security, because Iberia, another reason not to fly with them is they don't have a desk
And not,
anywhere.
no, like in Madrid they have a desk.
Oh,
That's what I was pointing out to you when we got here today.
gotcha.
But in Amsterdam they don't. Like being a
Sucked.
smaller company, I guess
Yeah.
they just have certain places.
And so you couldn't really talk to anybody. You had to call this number, and they didn't speak very good English, at least the people I spoke to.
Her name was probably Karen.
How's it going? Karen was not helpful at all. And so finally we got on our plane. The plane took forever.
There's a mechanical issue.
Apparently. Yay. Even more to add to the fun. But I sat next to a guy. We got exit row, by the way, which is nice. Thank you, Iberia, for trying to be nice a little bit. But the guy next to me I forgot what it's called, but like basically he takes sand from the ocean and builds islands, as well as rebuilding coral reefs and putting windmills in the ocean, which I think is pretty cool. So we talked about that for a little while. It was some type of engineering, economic engineering. It was really cool.
Ecological?
Eca something. That was really cool. And then when we landed, we actually thought our Airbnb was going to be a lot farther than it was, but it was actually super easy breezy.
Well, not only that, but the guy was like super helpful to us. He like got our bags out of the thing. He like put our bags up because us idiots were trying to keep our belongings with us underneath of the exit row. And he was just super friendly, super helpful. And it was our longest flight we've had besides our transatlantic one. And it felt like a breeze. A little bit turbulence, a little scary of a flight, but for the most part, that guy was super nice. It's like what makes the international traveling worth it. You get to meet people from all over, and that's what I think about.
Whoever you are,
You're making a difference. I want to like donate to his GoFundMe page when he's talking about like doing all the quotes.
Yeah, it was really cool. We got to our place. The person who's hosting this speaks only Spanish. only Spanish. I tried to use Google Translate and he didn't know what I was handing my phone to him for. It was no bueno.
Definitely false advertisement Airbnb. Like they use the wide angle and the sunshine.
Yeah, it's not as big as the pictures make it seem. However, it is like right downtown. Right, like the Christmas market's like
Right across the street.
yeah, it's really nice location, but not as amazing as the pictures make it seem.
Yeah.
It's a really good use of the fish islands. We went to the Christmas market here.
We got here, we kind of caught our breath for a moment because we've been going since like 4:50 this morning.
Yeah.
And at this point it's pushing 5 and we're realizing we've only the only time we've eaten was at like 9:50 this morning at Amsterdam. We grabbed like a little bit of bagel and donuts in between
Those
trains.
were the best donuts I've had in a long time.
Yeah,
But also it could have been that I had not eaten in a while.
Yeah, we were trying to catch trains to get to our Airbnb, and we ran across this like little bagel shop in the tram station, and we just like got a.
Also, though, that pizza bread was.
Yeah, it was really good. It was a pepperoni pizza, flatbread kind of thing. We got here, started some laundry, went to the grocery store, got some juices, started some laundry. What happened?
I just washed whites or lights with darks, and it turned out very poorly. This was skin color. It is now gray.
Went out and about to the Christmas market, came back, still weren't done, went back out again, toured the town. It was fine. Like, it was fun to kind of like look around to the different stores without feeling pressured to have to buy anything, feel like we needed to be anywhere, kind of get a feel of the land before we conquer tomorrow.
Yeah.
What else
And we're
happened
probably
tonight?
gonna rent some scooters tomorrow. But the other downside to my night from doing laundry is I don't always separate my lights and darks at home, and that my life has been forever changed tonight to always do that because
Cold water.
yeah, I ruined one of my nice white shirts by washing it with my darks, and I had a skins colored bra and underwear set that is now deep gray, and that was my only bra that I brought here. And the white shirt I was supposed to wear tomorrow. So, looks like I have an excuse to go shopping.
After we had made fun of people who shop at Victoria's Secret in an airport in Amsterdam. So,
Now I know why.
yeah. But
anything else?
I don't think so. Today was eventful. A lot of things that are blessings in disguise, I'd say. We didn't talk about our restaurant experience tonight.
Which one? Oh yeah, the waffles and everything
Yeah.
were really good.
So
And we got margaritas in a bag.
yeah, that just sounds shady though. Margarita in a bag. Yeah, so we like stumbled across this. It was similar to the place last night we went to, but it
Food
had
holla.
it was all these like little mom and pop little places, our concession stands, and it's inside, and it has like all the garland around, so it's very cute and like
Super cute.
yeah, with all like the yellow lights. So they had like waffles and swordfish. It had like foods from all ends of the spectrum. Even just like a complete wine bar. But very diverse in foods. I think more so than last night, I'd say. And I decided we got margaritas in a bag. I got
empanadas.
yes, those were good. You got chicken and beef, right?
Mhm.
Well, you had like chicken and cheese and then beef and cheese, right? Okay, yeah. And then I got a waffle with these like little chocolate hazelnuts, and they were gold, and they were like specialty during this time of year, during the holiday times. Just with chocolate and dark chocolate, with strawberries and dark chocolate on top.
I got a waffle as well, with dark chocolate, orange little jellies, and strawberry.
It was basically like an ice cream bar for waffles, and the waffle
It was
batter
amazing.
itself was just.
It smelled from heaven.
And then we walked around a little bit more, went to like another pharmacy area, buy some cream, ice cream.
Yeah, I wasted 20 euro on face cream. But it's not actually a waste if I use it. I just was not planning to spend my money that way. I also wasn't planning my money to spend on a new bra yet, so you know.
Also, we had a gun pointed at us.
Yeah! Oh my gosh. Outside of the the palace that's down the street from our place, we were just walking, exploring, and a gate opened, and she was like, "Oh wow, that house is so nice." And there was a guard that like popped out outside of it and literally had like a machine gun across his chest. There was a bunch of police around downtown anyway, but like he had a machine gun across his chest that he was holding, and like we both looked down the driveway, and he like picked up his gun and pointed it at us, and we were just like, okay. Going about our business.
It is kind of cool that there's like police at like every crosswalk for the most part around where we are, which I take as a good thing more than a bad.
Yeah.
Where, you know, and they're very helpful. It seems like, you know, cars are driving by and they have questions. They just ask the police officers. I don't really know what they're saying or if they're arguing or not, but it seems like they're being very helpful.
Yeah.
So.
Good stuff. We
Till
haven't
next
died
time. Stop your joke.
Anyway.